2 months later, after the betrayal of Ada, the news was all over the village that Buchi and Ada was getting married. Uchechi was very sad and could not believe that Ada would stab her at the back. But she could not do anything, so she left Ada for God. Uchechi could no longer stay in the village anymore, so she decided to go to the city. She told her mother, Ngozi, about it. She said, "Mama, I want to discuss something with you." Ngozi said, "What is it, my daughter? Hope everything is okay." Uchechi replied, "Everything is okay, ma. Just that I have been thinking about everything that happened, and I have decided to go to the city to start life afresh, because every single day I spend in the village reminds me of Ada's betrayal. So I want to go to the city to have a fresh start and to bring out something good from my life." Ngozi agreed. She said, "My daughter, that is a good idea. But as you go to the city, don't forget where you are coming from. Be of good behavior and always put God first." Then she prayed for her. Early the next day, Uchechi set to leave for the city. Her mother gave her some money and bid her farewell. When Uchechi got to the city, she rented a one-room apartment. Then she decided to start up a small business with the money that was left with her. She decided to start up a puff-puff business, and she was consistent with it. With time, she started making supplies to eateries, supermarkets, and provision shops. Then she decided to expand her business and make her own brand, Chi Bakes and Pastry, where she make magic with flour. And she was very dedicated in serving God, and she was in the ushering units. One day, after Sunday service, when she was about to leave, a young man stopped her. He said, "Good afternoon. My name is Chidi, and I'm in the choir unit." Uchechi replied, "I know you. I see you every Sunday." Chidi said, "I have been observing you for some time now. What is your name?" She replied, "My name is Uchechi." Chidi said, "I like you and I will like us to be friends. I would like to know you more. Can I have your number?" Uchechi replied, "No, I can't give you my number." Then she walked away. Chidi followed after her and said, "Please, I mean no harm. I just want to be your friend." But Uchechi refused and walked away. Uchechi was very careful because of her past experience. She don't want to fall into the wrong hands again. The next Sunday, after service, when Uchechi was about to leave, Chidi stopped her and pleaded for her number, but she refused. She said, "Please, I don't want to be your friend." But Chidi pleaded for her number. After much persuasion, she agreed and gave him her number. That night, when she was about to sleep, her phone rang and she picked. Chidi spoke up. He said, "This is Chidi, the guy you gave your number in church today. How are you doing?" Uchechi was not in the mood to talk, so she replied casually, "I'm fine." So Chidi went on to make his intention known to her. He said, "For some times now, I have been seriously praying to God for a wife, and when I saw you, my heart was drawn to you. I know that there is more I need to know about you. Uchechi, I would like you to be my wife." Uchechi was shocked. She said, "Wife? How can I be your wife? You don't even know me, and I don't even love you. We just spoke for the first time last Sunday." Chidi explained to her, "I don't need to know you before I know you are my wife. My spirit accepts you, and I know you are a special kind of lady. Besides, I did not say anything about love yet. If you give me a chance, we can get to know ourselves and build the love." Uchechi could not bear it anymore, and she was tired and wanted to go to bed so she can wake up early the next day and go to her business place. So she reluctantly said, "I will think about it." Chidi thanked her and hung the phone. Uchechi prayed and went to bed. The next day, Uchechi woke up very early in the morning, got ready and went to her business place. Later that day, Uchechi was sitting down inside her shop when a young man came in. He said, "Good afternoon, ma." When Uchechi looked up to respond to the person, she was shocked to see Chidi. She said, "What are you doing here?" He replied, "I came to buy pastries and to also check up on you." Uchechi asked, "How do you know that this is my shop?" Chidi replied, "I told you that I have been observing you for some time now. You supply pastry to my supermarket, Cheese Supermarket." Uchechi was amazed. She said, "Wow, are you the owner of Cheese Supermarket?" He replied, "Yes, by the grace of God." She welcomed and entertained him before he left. From that day, Uchechi and Chidi became friends. Chidi will always call Uchechi every single day to check up on her and always find out time to go see her at her shop. And after church service, they will greet and talk casually. Uchechi was okay with the way things were until one day she woke up with a high fever and a terrible migraine. She could not stand up from the bed. Chidi called her that morning to check up on her, and she sounded weak. He was really scared and had to rush over to her house. It was his first time coming there. He went inside and saw her very weak, and he immediately rushed her to the hospital. He had to go to work late that day because he made sure that she was okay before he left her. Before afternoon, Uchechi got better and she went back home. But she was not herself. She was really amazed of how Chidi treats and takes good care of her. She said, "So I could have missed out on such a good man because of my past experience." Buchi did not even do half of what Chidi has done for me in such a short while. And to think of it, that I have been praying to God to give me a good man, not knowing he has answered my prayers. Thank God that I did not miss him before I realized it though. Uchechi has to loosen up with Chidi. One day, she called him that she wants to come to his house. Chidi was surprised, but he quickly sent her the address. He lived alone, and when Uchechi came inside, she was impressed. Chidi did not expect her to visit, especially since he did not invite her. And so he was all over the place trying to offer her something and trying to make her feel comfortable. Uchechi then asked him a question that has been in her mind since. Do you have any other woman in your life, casual or close? Chidi was surprised, but he replied, "Before I approach you, I have been praying to God to give me a wife who would give me peace of mind and happiness. Before then, I had to set boundaries and I ended any undefined relationship I have with female friends. I don't have any woman in my life now." Uchechi was relieved. She then told Chidi that she will give him a chance and see how it goes. Chidi was overjoyed and promised never to break her heart. After a few months, they start making preparation to get married. They went to see their pastor and told him about their plans. He counseled and advised them, and they left. Back in the village, Buchi and Ada have been married for 2 years now, and they had a baby girl. But Buchi and Ada was living like cats and rats. Buchi will always stay out late, and sometimes he will not even return home for some days. When Ada tried to confront him, he will beat her blue-black, to the extent he started bringing other ladies into their home and even make love to them on their matrimonial bed. Ada was fed up with his actions and chose to confront him. One day, when she was returning back home from the salon where she went to make her hair, as she opened the door, she was shocked to see her husband and a lady kissing inside their sitting room. And what surprised her the most was that the lady in question was her good friend. She shouted at the lady, "Uju, what are you doing here? So you have been sleeping with my husband?" Uju replied, "Yes, and so what? I have been sleeping with your husband. Is that not what you did and snatched him from your best friend? What make you think he will change just like that? A cheating man will always remain a cheating man. Ada could no longer bear it. Then she slapped Uju. Buchi, who was standing there, immediately stopped them from engaging into a fight. Ada turned to Buchi and said, "This is how you have been reducing yourself to a crumb of bread and have brought shame to us. You have made us a laughing stock in this village because of your cheating habits. I cannot bear it anymore. I am leaving you," she said. She went inside, packed her bags, and left Buchi's house to her father's house with her baby. Buchi was not bothered at all. Few weeks later, Uchechi and Chidi came to the village to see Uchechi's mother and to perform the marriage rites. Ngozi was very happy to see her daughter. It has been 2 years since she saw her daughter. Ngozi welcomed Chidi and Uchechi and made them feel comfortable. Chidi told Uchechi's mother, Ngozi, about his intention to get married to Uchechi. Ngozi was very happy and informed Uchechi's uncle about Chidi's intention, and the date of the marriage ceremony was fixed. The news of the marriage between Chidi and Uchechi was the talk of the town. The day fixed for the marriage ceremony came, and Chidi and Uchechi got married in a grand style, to the amazement of the villagers. After the ceremony, Uchechi discussed with Chidi that they should take Ngozi to the city with them, and he agreed. The next day, as they were about to leave for the city, Uchechi was shocked to see Ada. Ada knelt down to apologize for her betrayal, for betraying their friendship. She said, Uchechi, please forgive me for betraying our friendship. Uchechi said, no, please stand up. I have forgiven you long time ago. In fact, I even want to appreciate you for not allowing me to get married to Buchi, because if not, I would not have met this loving man here, hugging her husband, and I would not have become who I am today. She said, is this your child? Pointing at Ada's baby. Ada replied, yes. Uchechi said, wow, that's nice. She said, we are leaving for the city. Take this money. Take care of yourself and your baby. She gave her the money, and they entered the car and left for the city. Ada stand there watching and looking at them, filled with regret in her heart. Chidi and Uchechi was blessed with a baby boy after a year, and they lived happily ever after. So today, I will be bringing the moral lesson of this story from the Bible. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. It says, the thoughts I think towards you are for good and not of evil, to bring you to an expected end. I want you to know that no matter what you are facing in life, disappointment, rejection, betrayal, whatsoever, God have good plans for you. And the plans of God is always better than our plans. So keep trusting in God to bring his plans to pass in your life. And the second moral lesson is going to be taken from Galatians 6 from verse 7 to 8. It talks about what you sow is what you will reap. So I want us to be intentional about what we do in life. We should be intentional about what we sow, because what we sow is what we will reap. You cannot sow a mango seed and expect to reap a cashew fruit. If you sow love, you will reap love. If you sow joy, you will reap joy. And if you sow hatred, you will reap hatred. So we should be conscious and intentional of everything we do in life. Hi, beautiful people of African Folktales with Ify Best. Hope you enjoy the story. Hope you find value from this story. Please let me know in the comment section where you are watching the story from and the moral lesson you learned from this story. Please like, comment and subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. And click the notification bell to get notified whenever I post interesting videos. God bless you and bye.